Hey, we back.
That was so.
Hey.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, hello.
What's
We're
up?
back.
How are you? How are you?
How are you?
Another episode.
We don't say our names no more, do we?
No.
We in advance a little bit.
We
If y'all
sure
don't
did.
know us by now, then hey.
Yeah. I know that's right. Okay. So, and we don't even do how you feeling. We just get straight into it.
We don't do how you feeling.
How you?
But we
Yeah.
always do like, comment, subscribe,
Yep.
click the
Yes.
notification bell,
Every time.
leave comments.
I just
We
love
want
that
your
hat.
views.
I do too.
Thank you. I need
the
them boots.
You like,
outfit.
I need the boots to go with it and these pants. You could toss them in too.
Come
Yeah.
on. Hey, look. And that
That's
and that
so
coat.
cute.
I like-
Tisha with
yes.
these coats, man.
Girl, I gotta
she
have
be
coats.
having a good coat.
Girl. Okay. It be
I
cold.
know where to go to if I
And
need
somebody
to.
on her side
get a
because
good
it was
coat.
supposed to be hot in here today, and now it's starting to get chilly. in
It's
here.
chilly
Her
in
coat
here.
ready.
think
We
it-
picked the right
Yeah.
room.
I think he trying to
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Let's crank that bad boy up in here,
Yeah.
scoot
I'm
them
kind
along.
of feeling this room though.
I
like this room,
it.
actually.
I like it.
Almost
Y'all let
wanna-
us know. Do
yeah.
y'all like this room better or the other one? Which one?
I like
Which,
this actually.
This
I
is,
really
I
do.
like
too.
this too.
I do.
It's like you can squirm.
Mhm. You got your own little bubble.
Right.
I mean, I'm liking
Yeah.
this so.
Your
I like
arm
it.
rest. It's like
Yeah.
an outfit with pockets.
Bye-bye
Okay.
purple.
Okay.
I like this.
We might have to add on
I
a
like.
little
I've been staring at this wall
Yeah.
for the
splash
longest.
or
Yeah.
something, but it's good.
I think
See,
just
got the
long as we
flower.
have
Yeah,
something
a
like
little
right
right.
here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. it's not
So,
gonna take
so,
much.
so.
Okay, so what we got on
So
the...
today, what we're going to talk about is what are 3 things that someone has told you in the past that you never forgot and is instilled with you through life, or maybe not 3, maybe it could be 1, 2, or whatever.
Mhm.
And what's 3 things that you paid forward to some advice that you've told? So
Y'all want to do like
I didn't know the
1
other
and
three.
take turn,
Yeah.
and 2 and
Yeah.
take turn, and 3.
Okay.
yeah, so we
Okay.
can do what is somebody told? Okay, Ted.
I'll start
Yay.
this time.
Mhm.
One of the things that was told to me. Why do I be doing this?
I know.
Yeah, you want to look at the camera?
I know. Y'all been
I
doing
forget
it a
we
lot
in a
here
different
lately.
room. Yeah.
Right.
So one of the things that my mother, because I get a lot of wisdom from her,
Uh-huh.
told me that has stuck with me and helped me a lot was to live life as if you had no one alive or around to help you. And that made me have so much autonomy and independence. And even though my mom is the most supportive and would do anything for me, I don't have to really too much ask her or rely because I took that advice and ran with it. So if I need my mom, I really need somebody.
Mhm.
So that's something that stuck with me. What about you?
Well, for me, a long time ago when I was a young lad.
This sucker say a young lad.
No. When I was a little girl, one thing my mama told me, and it was in the midst of, so you know how when you younger, you say, okay, you got all these friends or whatever. She taught me at an early age that everybody is not your friend.
Mhm.
I was like in elementary.
Some people need to learn
So
that
yeah,
now.
she was like, "Girl, quit! All of them are not your friends."
She just said it like that?
And I was like, "But mama, like
Right.
such and such."
I'm in
you know,
elementary,
yeah.
6th grade.
But she taught me that at an early age. So, and I remember growing up, she would tell me that sometimes you may be a friend to somebody else, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be a friend to you. But I always stay true to who you are, regardless of how they
Right.
treat you as a friend. You still be that good friend for them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay,
And
Jewel.
so that always stuck with me. So
Beautiful.
Yeah.
She was a real wise woman.
And gorgeous.
Yep, mhm.
mhm.
Yeah.
That's why I said Jewel, because I feel like she just,
Mhm.
I don't know, so beautiful, a beautiful, rare. She was classy.
Mhm.
Classy.
Yeah.
So I don't want to overstep. So are y'all? Because I literally got 3. So
We gonna do like 1, 1, 1.
Oh, okay.
I don't
one,
have
one,
a
one.
whole lot.
You don't got to. You don't be thinking.
Niggas, that's all I learned.
Wow.
Well, I didn't really brainstorm on it, but
Okay.
that's
Well, okay.
I
So
was-
these 3 things, I think about them quite often, even in latter years. So I think that's why I said 3, because I'm like, clearly everybody might not have 3. So,
yeah.
but one of mine is I'm gonna start off with Nina. So you might remember this when Nina told me. And so I said advice, but I would just say anything that somebody has
told
said
you.
to
That's
you
what I was
that
thinking
you be
about.
like,
yeah.
it stuck
That's
with me.
stuck.
Okay.
So we was getting ready to go somewhere. I remember, I have to remember everything. We was getting ready trying to go to the club, trying to find somebody ID to steal. We was, I think, in 9th grade center. And Nina was seeing us. We was just struggling, like, who gonna take us? Who?
Yeah.
And we was mad because we couldn't get nowhere. And Nina just walked in. She said, "Why are y'all rushing to grow up?" She said, "Why are y'all rushing to grow up?" She was like, "Enjoy your age and your youth." And then this is what she said. She said, "When you hit the 10th grade, time is going to go by so fast. Then you're going to be my age. Then you're going to be older, and you're going to wish you would have enjoyed your youth."
Your youth. Okay.
I will never forget when she said that. And it may be small to somebody else, but to me, looking back now that I'm grown, and I'm dealing with grown people stuff, and how I go back and be like, I wish I would have.
Right.
I wish I would have enjoyed my younger years a little more and not been so grown.
Yeah,
we wasn't fast. We were just grown.
We was
And I remember Nina just saying, "Y'all gonna," because she right, 10th grade.
Flew by.
Once we got that was it. And now you look at you
true.
like, what the hell? We had a
I
10-year
say that
reunion?
to my grandkids now, and they like 7.
Yeah.
I be like, why y'all rushing to the casket?
Right.
And I know that sound harsh to tell a kid, but I want it to stick in their head. I say that right now. I say, y'all rushing it. I'm 6. I'm almost 7. I be like, so you gonna rush to a casket because you just gonna get older and die?
Right.
And they look at me like, you ain't nothing.
Right. Like,
dang.
But don't rush it.
Right.
Enjoy
the moment.
And that's why
Embrace your time.
I would tell a teenager, date somebody that's in school with you. Don't date older. Don't date nobody
that's gonna take you
5
fast.
years
take you
to take you fast. They might not do you wrong. You might have a good time, but they gonna take you fast because my high school boyfriend was 4 or 5 years older than me, so I didn't enjoy what everybody else thought was fun. We thought it was trivial.
Exactly.
We getting ready to go.
We was trying to go to City Lights.
Exactly. At 16 versus we should have been in a football game.
Yeah.
And it would have.
We had already done that in the 7th and 8th grade.
Right.
So now we on
gosh.
to.
We started going out at like 11, 12.
Oh yeah, girl.
We was hitting the club at 13. Yeah.
That's horrible.
And
that's what I'm saying.
I was in the 5th and 6th grade at the skating ring with older people, and it's like
I was going to City Lights with LaShonda at 15.
I remember my mama. She would always, girl, how you know them? How you know them? You and they.
Yep.
Hey, so like, okay, how you know these people? But so I agree with you.
I think
Don't
that's
rush.
one thing I wish if I would have get somebody that's on y'all same. Y'all can be on that grow together and y'all can go to the football game and that's cute.
Enjoy,
get your mom and get
Be a kid.
Be a kid.
Embrace
as
your
long
youth.
as you can.
Waste your youth because I feel like I've been grown forever.
Yeah.
Because I never really, girl, once
you get this window of time to be a child.
Right.
You get the rest of your life to do adult things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I can say when I was like, I did play with dolls for a long time. I was a closet doll.
Yeah, we were paper dolls.
Yeah, we was playing with paper dolls. So I think we still did it, but we was, I guess, trying to live the best of both worlds.
And we was doing a lot of stuff with the paper dolls. We was being grown with the paper dolls.
Yeah, we was.
Making them goose and everything.
What outfit you wearing to the club? Yeah, like
we sure did.
But yeah.
I think another one of mine, something like I ain't got to. Another one of mine, again, came from my mother. Well, I just realized all 3 of mine came from my mom. Shout outs to Denny. Every adult needs their own castle. That was something that stuck with me. Like, she was always like, you need your own place and you got to pay where you stay.
Okay.
Don't ever think you can live in anybody's house for free.
That's some
And
good
even
advice.
if somebody says you can live there for free, you need to cut the grass. You need to clean up. You need to do something.
It don't always have to come in the form of money. You need to show your appreciation and gratitude.
And I think with that's probably why I moved out at 17 and I've never went back home.
Yeah.
She's something we just talked about being used.
Yep.
But I never went but I never went back home though.
Yeah.
You need your own. I hear like a lot of people like, oh, they acting like this in their house with their rules, then get your own house. Get your own place. Yeah.
They couldn't do it now, though.
Yeah.
A lot of these kids couldn't do what you did at 17.
Oh,
They've been like, hell to the house.
Yeah.
No.
That's true. Something that someone told me that I'll never forget is when I was in middle school, one of my friends, family member told me, what they tell me talking about for some reason I could see you, and this may sound crazy, but they told me that I was gonna end up in jail for like killing my husband.
WTF.
Okay, so that right there has always stuck with me because I was like, well, maybe I need to check myself because maybe I'm showing, But and so no, the person was like a comedian or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But
okay.
yeah, they were
just
very
still stuck with
comical,
you.
but it always stuck with me.
Like,
Because
am I
they
gonna be on
was like
Snaps?
summer, I could see like, and they was like, "You cool, but let somebody." I could see you snapping and going.
I can't
and I
see
was
you
like,
taking an
damn,
ice pick, stabbing a man
No,
over.
ma'am. So that always was, stuck with me. Like, okay, well, maybe I need to check. You know what I'm saying? Control
Whatever it is.
whatever it is.
Never mind. I just thought about it. You're
No,
right. Never mind.
I do know I can go there. You know what I'm saying? So
Real
that
quick.
I can go there very quick. Like
Real
it don't
quick.
take no 1, 2, 3. It's like 1, bam, 10. And
No, it's like almost one.
it's
10.
like I'm
Yeah.
either cold or hot, like
Yeah.
no in between. So that stuck with me. Like, okay, I need to always be conscious and aware of.
Check your emotion.
Yeah.
Check your.
You just don't react. You
Okay.
know what I'm
So
saying?
do you think about that? Like, say you in an argument or something with your husband, you be like, they said you're gonna kill someone.
No, it don't. No, it don't stick with me like on a daily
okay.
basis like that. But when y'all raised that,
Yeah.
the topic, it made me think about that, and that has come. Like I've laughed about it over the years,
Right.
Mm.
Or whatever. It ain't nothing that I've been like, okay, I better really calm down. Like,
Yeah.
like I don't think I would ever do that. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying it has, like,
Right.
Yeah.
been something somebody told me, and I was like, okay.
Sometimes crazy and negative stuff do stick with you too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What you got? What's your second?
My second one is gonna come from Sister Yolanda.
What?
Sister Yolanda.
Shout out to Sister Yolanda.
And so you was there that day. So I don't know if you're gonna. Well, you look. I don't remember nothing.
I don't.
We
Hold
was
me
standing
when I get
outside
old.
her. We was standing outside her house. She was living in Lacey Lakeview.
Uh-huh.
She was standing outside her house, and we was all. I don't know what we was doing, but she said, "I'm gonna tell y'all something, girls." She said, "I always remember." She said, "I prefer y'all not to be sexually active." She said, "But if you are," she said, "I always remember that a man deposits into you." You don't remember her telling us
I
this?
do remember that.
She said, "A man always deposits
Mhm.
into you, at the same time takes from you."
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm.
think about that when you're having sex. Like, if whoever he's sleeping with,
Yeah.
you're sleeping with them because
right.
he's depositing that
Yep,
into
and he
you.
took from
and,
them.
and then he took from them, and then he's
he's
taking from
giving-
you. He's taking your virtue. And he was like, remember that the more you lay down with a man or different men, it drains you. And I can't believe, girl, we was just
I remember this. I
Yes,
don't
do
remember
you?
it, but I remember those words that
yes,
she
and
said.
I remember
that.
we were like, when she first said, we were just like, it just was so like, because when you're young, you don't think. We were
But
Right.
like,
Sister Yolanda has always put young girls
on game.
on game.
Yeah.
Always. That's
Yeah.
why I think Ebony and them act like
The
they
way
do.
they-
She's
yeah.
always made sure her daughter's like, let me
Was
let me
on
tell you
point,
something.
right.
Sit
Yeah,
down.
I never
Yeah.
did her
That's
telling
very
us
important
that.
to do that.
I
Yeah.
never forget, because she was just like, it was like 7 of us, because she got like 5 on her own girls or however many. We was just
Yeah.
like standing around.
And
she was
you
like,
wouldn't
"I'ma tell
believe it, how petite and little and
Right.
tight. Yeah.
But when she said
tough.
that, it
Is she
just
still a little like that?
She is, but she a
hadn't
tough
seen
cookie.
her in a long
Yeah.
She
time.
is and still look young. Just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I ain't gonna never forget that she told us that, because it's so true. Because she was talking about she put us on soul tie game at a
early
very
age.
early age, and yeah, I never thought about it like that. That they deposit
Yeah.
that.
into you, because she was saying whatever he went and got, it comes to you, because he could have been 20.
And
Then
that
whatever,
explains the soul tie. Because you
Right.
don't know what he
you don't know nothing before that.
you just worried about STDs, but you don't know what other stuff
What
he's
other
giving, what other spirits, what other
spirits,
feelings.
the
What you
spirits
just wake up,
for
you in a
sure.
bad mood and don't know what
Don't
you're
know
going
what.
through. And-
Right.
Exactly. You may
Yeah.
go start feeling depression or
Yeah.
anything, but it's not even you. It's what they
Right.
Yeah.
It's
they
what
done
that
deposited into you.
because when I was thinking about this again, because everything that I'm saying, I think about
Yeah.
I think about it quite, like, if something come up, I'll be like, she did. But I also said that you really, you know people in 2 lights. If you have sex with them, you know them in that spiritual soul tie light, and then you know them as a walking day light, like the flesh and the spirit.
Right.
We don't know nobody prior to that on that level.
Right.
You just know them from the day you met them or the day you decide to lay down with them, but you don't know.
You don't know what they battle.
Right.
You
and
never
whatever
that
or
part,
what they going
what
through.
they battle, even
And
mentally
then-
or
right,
anything.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know that when they coming into you, you take
Yeah.
on that baggage.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what she was
I
saying.
gotta
Like you take
control
on a
my
man's
facial expression.
huh?
No, my facial expressions.
Yeah.
Just be
Oh.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah. I forgot she told us that.
That was
Yeah.
some good advice.
She
That
did.
was-
She
that
did.
was.
I mean, it was just girl hot summer day. She was just like, "Hey, girls, let me tell
Randomly?
y'all just random. We wasn't talking about. We wasn't. You know, I would remember. Like, I don't know if somebody was talking about a dude, but she was just like, "Don't be lean." I just whatever it is. She just went there quick. She
Right.
probably ain't gonna remember that. If you
Yeah.
ever, she ain't gonna
Now
remember.
she
did.
probably will. She got a good memory.
Okay, well, she told us that.
My third one is again from my mom. If a man really wants you, he will do whatever it takes to keep you. And her example was like, and not get you back, keep you. It could be like 20 below outside, and if you say go go plow that snow outside, he gonna go out there and do it. Yeah, she like really. What you?
No,
think?
I'm
What
saying,
would
is
you
that
finna
it?
say? Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
I
so I always remember that. Yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah.
I agree. Like you said, don't do. He's not gonna be trying to do it to get you
Back,
back because
but-
if he gonna do everything to keep
Keep
you
you,
from
that's right.
from jump.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. So she's saying, "Don't try to get me back. Keep me."
Yeah, she said if
Yeah,
a man
do
really wants
everything.
you, he'll do whatever it
gon-
takes to keep you. Not do whatever it takes to get you back after he's lost you.
Because tidbit, if a woman get over you,
That's
Oh,
it.
baby,
we don't
it's-
too much
When a
go
woman's
back. So
fed
don't
up-
even let her go there.
When a woman is fed
It ain't no
up,
looking
It don't
back.
look.
It don't even.
It's rarely ever. Do not let the
Yeah.
Nelly and Ashanti storyline fool you. That's not
shit.
typical.
No.
That's not.
Yeah.
That's
Most
not
women ain't
typical.
spinning the block, and if they
in
do,
that
they getting something from
situation,
you.
he probably left her in that situation. She didn't leave him because, maybe she left him because she was tired because he wasn't ready.
But I get
don't
what you're
know the
saying though.
situation. But
Because
yeah,
normally, if a woman
if a
is
woman
fed up, they don't hardly
leaves,
go back like
they're
that.
not trying to go back.
Because it's almost the thought of them is almost like, ooh.
yeah,
Yeah.
they become disgusting to you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
And you be
that's
looking
a
like,
good
thank
point.
God I dodged the bullet. Like,
Right.
what was I thinking?
Right,
Yeah.
Right.
right.
And maybe you was the best woman I.
So even coming around doing that, coming around to mow the lawn now, it's like, thank you, but bye.
Okay, that's all you can do.
That's
That's
all you
it.
can do.
Mow
Going
that
about your
lawn,
way.
not this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it take us a minute to get there sometimes, but
Yeah.
once we get there,
It's
And
a
the
done deal.
older you get, it don't take as long. Your
It don't take-
patience get
Mm-hmm.
okay. It
right.
get real short
right,
because time is just like a toddler and a tiara, precious.
Yeah.
Right. right, time is definitely precious.
Yes.
Especially the way it's flying. We already in June.
Yeah.
Right. You're halfway up. My advice would be to like for the young generation or whatever, whether you're a female or a male, don't be so quick to shoot down advice that people give to you. Don't feel like you know everything, because listen to wise ones who have walked
Right.
and been through something, because they're telling you for a reason. Like, you know, we're not trying to put a damper on your party or you know
Or
what I'm saying,
judge
but
you.
we are judge you. We've been down that road, so sometimes we're trying to prevent you from going down and making the same mistakes that we have made, you know.
Girl, I still
And
listen to
so-
older people. I would sit there
Absolutely.
and take advice. I think it makes you an intelligent person when you can open your mind and make room for somebody else's knowledge.
Regardless of how old
Yep.
you get. It's
Yep.
always, you don't know everything.
Right.
Yep.
So, that's how people become wise sometimes.
Yep.
Just,
Yeah.
you know.
Yep.
Just soaking it
Listening
all
to-
in.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
Because I sure be soaking it in. If somebody tell me something.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
She says,
I got one more for the advice. She like, damn, we still on advice.
okay, after this one, that's it, because I didn't delegate you through that.
Okay, this is my last one. I have to do this one. And this is why I'm gonna get emotional. But this is why I so love Summer's mom. She's my last one. So I have to say the best for last. I think I told you this before, but okay, I was going through a lot at night. Like, girl, I could not sleep at night because I kept getting rolled. And I was living in silence, frustration. Girl, summer mom was doing my hair one Saturday morning. I'll never forget, baby, she had her little two-piece, she was one of little two-piece silk sets or whatever.
Yeah.
And she was doing my hair and she said, do you sleep good at night? And I was like, no. She was like, the devil be riding? She said, that's the devil when he rides. She said, no. She said, can you move at night? And I said, no. And she said, that's the devil riding you. She said, and you're trying to fight back. She said, you don't fight back with your body. You fight back spiritually. And you say, in the name of Jesus, get off me, and he'll flee. And I was just like, what? First off, why did she think to tell me that? Like, what? Because I didn't tell nobody that I was like doing it. And I was trying to fight in my moving and trying to do. And then when she said, that's what you do, girl. She was just so calm with it because she talk kind of low. So she was just like, that's the devil, right? Girl, and when I started doing that, she was so right. Like, it worked. And I will never, ever,
I remember
ever
you telling me that.
forget
I believe you
that.
said she said in the blood of Jesus.
Yeah, the blood of Jesus or in the name of Jesus. Yes.
And
I would never forget that she did that. Because
Yeah.
first off, I just kept saying, how did she even know to say that?
Well, she had a lot of beautiful things about her because I didn't know I sleptwalked into her. Like, I had never knew that I did that ever. And I was amazed. Now you finna make me emotional.
Yeah.
When I did it, it had to be about 2, 3 a.m.
Yeah.
So for her to have an inkling and to get up and know that I was, because you know where her room was.
Yeah.
And I'm walking. I know.
She's like, y'all come on.
Right. And I'm walking.
Why y'all crying?
I'm walking through like the dining room, coming through the kitchen to the head towards the den door.
Yeah.
Baby, she just caught me and no. And I'm like, and when I realized, like, it was like 2, 3 a.m. and she stopped me from going out that door and caught me from sleepwalking. She also was the first person who told me when I was pregnant.
Baby, she told
saw
everybody
it.
when they was pregnant.
Yep, she saw
did.
it.
She was very wise.
Every time
Which is a full
pregnant.
circle crazy because now I was able to tell you when you pregnant. But she told me when I was pregnant. I didn't even know. She said, yeah, I see it on you. I'm like, I'm not.
You can be 2 weeks pregnant.
Yep,
You
can be
through,
2 days. Yeah, she gonna be like,
she
you
be
pregnant.
like, that girl pregnant.
She's wise.
I wasn't even
She
too
would
much.
know.
She did.
She
She
would
did. She
know.
said, you a child.
Yeah.
You pregnant. I said,
That's
I wanted to
just
say so bad.
amazing.
I'm
like,
not
gifts
sexual.
that we
Yeah.
hold. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just.
And so casual and cavalier about it. Like, she was very, very like humble.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, she didn't judge me, nothing. Because I was
mean,
hecka young. She could have been
yeah.
like, you're pregnant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just, so now that you tell me that makes sense how she knew I was struggling at night.
Oh, she
I
had
didn't-
many gifts.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I didn't say nothing. Like, I'm just sitting there getting my hair done, looking at what's the lady name used to do Taniqua hair? Because when
Jeannie?
where she used to sit, you
Jeannie?
could-
Are you talking about Jeannie?
No, my mama used to do Taniqua with her. Oh, you
No.
talking about Aunt Jeannie or Cookie?
Jeannie used to do her hair too.
You
Sometime I
talking
thought,
about
didn't Jeannie
after
used to
the
play
older
iron?
lady?
Taniqua?
Sometimes she
Jeannie
would do-
did
Well,
do
my mama
Taniqua
did
with her
her.
a few times.
Yeah, because I'm just saying, I remember her sitting on the other end.
Was she
and-
kind of heavy set?
Yes.
So Aunt Jeannie, yeah.
But I was just looking at her do hair because she was in
Okay.
that same shop, I think. And
Yeah,
I just
she
remember
was.
just
Yeah, her
looking
and-
at her do.
Her and not Aunt Cookie,
Cookie.
but it was another Cookie.
Liz
that
mama.
was in
Well,
there.
it was
yeah.
a time when Cookie was with
Well,
them
they were
too.
together too,
Yeah.
just them two, and yeah.
But I remember just looking straight. Like, I'm not,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, how did she
No,
just
yeah.
like boom? And I was just like, she said, this is what you do. And I ain't gonna never, especially never forget that. That's probably the best advice I ever got.
Yeah.
Because it was spirit. I love her so.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I do.
Your dad gave good advice too.
Yeah.
Oh, girl.
We're done with
Everybody
the-
love my dad.
Yeah, we're done with
Yeah,
the 3, but I
some-
will
yeah.
show one of
He
his
was-
because he gave it to
he
my
was
mom.
really wise.
He was very wise.
He
He
was
told
very
my mom,
wise.
and she has branded this in my head.
Yeah.
He used to tell everybody, I don't care how much money you make, put up $5 a week. I don't care if it's nothing but $5. You can save something. Don't ever tell me you ain't got it to
can't
save.
save
He was
Right.
he was real big on saving and money, and he was a great provider.
Yeah, he
So-
was a very good provider and
Yeah.
helped other families
Yeah.
when in need.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was a
Yeah.
good guy.
You had 2 amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's probably why you so wise and
Yeah, she is
all
wise.
stuff.
She act like her mom to me.
She do. She act like
Y'all are wise too.
yeah.
So
So three things. She said, "I'm done."
what else y'all got?
Three things that she's some of this. Three things you tell somebody else. Now this is our time to be wise and give our advice. So my first one.
I knew you was looking like, what you talking about? I gave mine.
My first one is everything that's truthful doesn't need to be said. I say that all the time. Everything just because I don't care that's the truth, I'm just going to say it. Yeah, and there are some learning delayed kids in wheelchairs. Unfortunately, you don't walk up and say you mentally challenged. Everything that's truth does not need to be said. So and before you say something to somebody, you need to find out what's your motive. Are you saying it in love for them to change, or why you just feel the need to be so truthful?
Right.
Because I just want to help. They need to know. They probably already know.
Right.
They don't need you to come along and piss on a parade.
Right.
So, that's one of mine.
And just to piggyback off of that, I don't know how it's gonna come out, but to me, I think a lot of that is being just ignorance. Because just because it's a thought that comes to your head, every thought that arises in your head don't have to come out your mouth. You know, sometimes you can just being silent. It's just sometimes that's so.
Yeah,
just the
it's
wisest
deadly.
thing you
Silence
can do is
deadly.
just be wise. And I mean, you're not wise, but silent. Everything, you don't have to speak on everything. So I definitely agree with that.
What's one of yours?
I was saying.
What was that, Tisha?
Piggyback. My piggyback.
That was. I guess I ain't got my own. I like snowball.
That's why I was laughing. Like, she piggyback.
That is it. Okay.
Hello. She gave us earlier, I think.
Okay.
She moved on. Mine would be, and I had to learn this through me. When you're young, don't focus so much on how young you are. Get what you need to get done. Because when you keep harping on, I'm young, baby, that time will go by like that, and then you'll be in rush mode. So that's why I don't tell girls, I'm like, oh, you young, you got plenty of time. No, I stopped doing that because you feeding them. You young, that means get it done. And then do the best you can. I mean, you're going to fall, but that's why you need to get it done so you can have that time to fall and get back up. Don't just be lollygagging around and then look up. And now you trying to rush at 35 and it's just like, what you been doing? I've been young. That's not a
thing. Basically,
that's not,
don't put off what you can do today for tomorrow because tomorrow not even promised for one.
That is Tony so true. Evans says in our church, he just stepped down, but he used to always tell us.
How long has it been like this?
It has. I've been watching it for a while.
I was like, maybe she
made a whole recline over there. Yeah.
I was like, maybe she comfortable like
that.
I
thought you knew.
I was like, what keeps sliding? Okay.
I thought you had it like that on purpose.
No. Tony Evans said, young and old is a relative term. And it made me rethink that. He said, because if you pass away at 10, you're old at 3. If you're going to pass away at 20, you're old at 10.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's how you need to look at time. You don't know how much you got, so you can't just say you young because you don't know your death date.
Right.
So,
and that was fed to me a lot too. Like, I just in general, people are like, what you doing? Oh, you young. You got plenty of time.
Me too.
They love to say that. You got plenty. You got plenty.
Yeah.
And it's just
you
like,
a baby. You
a baby. You a baby.
But go by so fast.
Then you look up and going, I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
Right. Exactly.
Trying to,
That's why. So I just don't tell.
Depressed because you're not where you want to be because you kept putting it off.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's true.
I think a second one of my Summer, did you just take a deep sigh like we still here? This is one I've had to learn recently. I've always, like you two, we're all independent, real headstrong, taught to have our own money, take care of ourselves, not to depend on a man. So that kind of went for me a little too far because I was like, at some point I was like, what I need a man for?
Right.
When it comes to protection, I got a pistol. When it comes to provision, I make my own money. When it comes to pastoring, I go to church and I know the word of God. So I just saw a man as kind of like not really valuable.
An accessory?
An accessory. But like now that I've gotten older, I feel like once you have a man to show you a real man to show you the benefits of having a man, it's like, yeah. I had to learn that men are so valuable and so amazing and do a lot of things. They make a woman's life so easy if you will let them. Yeah, it's not about just the money or like you feel more safe, more secure if a man is in the house when you hear like it's just a lot of things that they do for you and bring to the table. Right. So I don't care how independent you are. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why they have man and woman.
Yeah,
go hand in hand.
You like that balance.
Wherever you're weak,
that's just law.
The man is strength.
For some,
that's
law. That's law.
Wherever the man is,
we're gonna have to get some T-shirts that say that.
That's law.
That's law. And on the back we gonna put
make us fun.
and on the back put Summer. Like that's law.
No, that's law. Like Summer's quote.
Yeah. Summer.
That's law. That's law. Did you just pick it back again?
Yeah. Okay.
Back to you, Tisha.
I would say that I've smelt a lot of women before.
Huh? You smell?
What?
Oh, they're older.
Oh,
okay. Yeah,
my head.
girl,
I did not say. I'm like, so you sniffing women like my head. You sniffing women? Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry, my bad.
My advice would be that,
girl, please don't touch her. Because I don't know what she feels.
No, I'm serious. No. You'll be surprised how many women don't bathe. Okay. So sorry. Baby, look. You got to clean that cootie cat. You have got to Native American. You got to squat down like a Native American and get that. You know how they squat?
Oh, yeah.
And get that.
Like whatever it takes.
You got
to get up in there.
Baby, look. That's important. I have hung with a friend or two and I'll be like,
are you talking about with that flap hanging down in the front? Like that?
There she go.
Are you talking about how they got that flap in the front to lift that up and squat down?
But you know how they give birth, they used to just get on the floor.
And that's how someone
jank it out.
Yeah.
You need to get on the floor and just jank that dirt out that cootie cat to be clean that out. Girl, soft tangent.
Or even if you just have a tub, if you gotta throw that leg.
Exactly.
However, you gotta get in there. I
think hygiene is very important because
she say I had a friend.
I've smelt a person or two before, and I just be like, ladies, we gotta make sure we clean down there. That is a turn off to a man. He may stay with you a couple of more times. He may lay down with you a couple more.
That's a struggle. If he, I'm saying that got to be a struggle if he endured all that.
I mean, if
depending on how bad it was.
Cleanliness is next to godliness. So I just say,
golly.
That's maybe they don't know.
Well, you know now.
No, but I can't understand how don't they know? Because if you can smell it from where you're at, they have to smell it. When they plop there.
You ain't ever been in cars. You ain't ever been in a car before with the heat on.
You gotta get a whiff.
And you be like, what the hell? I'm about to fall out because the heat on because somebody stink.
So did you say something?
Yeah, I was just finna say that. Did you say something?
No. Y'all would have said something?
I would have probably been like, what is that smell?
But it's only you and a person.
Well, I'm just saying, because, sometimes it's the air. I would have, let them know that I said something. Is it you or not?
Right. That sounds like something to say. But, you just go like, am I tripping? Clearly we not a musty
everywhere
crew.
y'all go.
But everywhere,
clearly we not a musty crew.
But no, seriously, I tell little girls all the time, you need to bathe, clean that, do that. And I'm just saying, as a grown woman, you should definitely, that's sweating down. That's not, you may think normal. It's pretty, but it's not. You need to clean that. Mm-hmm. And so I would say, ladies, just make sure you're clean. And you smell up to par.
When you on your cycle, change out.
Yeah.
Don't wear it all day long.
Or if you have an infection,
get it treated.
Get an antibiotic.
Yeah.
If you have a pH balance problem, get some meds.
Drink celery juice. Something.
Yeah, get some meds.
Cranberry juice.
Or sit in like Erica, sit in cranberry juice. Do what you got to do.
Who's sitting cranberry?
Remember Erica Badu say she bathed in cranberry juice?
Oh, okay.
They need to bathe in vinegar
if they stink.
Yeah.
That's just the awful one. I just thought about
Well,
that.
soak and then go to the shower. And
Yeah,
bathe.
and okay, do y'all believe shower gel is enough, or should you use a bar soap?
Hell no.
No,
Or
I
just
use
a shower.
both.
Do you believe
I
the
use
shower is
both.
just enough?
I like bathing.
Me too. I like to sit there.
But you don't have time for bathing. You be on the go.
No, I like to, like I had my moments where even when I sit in the water and soak, I like to take a shower afterwards because I feel like I don't want to
Sitting
be
in your
sitting
dirt.
Okay,
So,
I see
like,
what
I'm
you're
like
soak
Respucia. I
in-
gotta submerge that.
I soak and I may bathe in that too.
Then
but
get
I
in there and wash it off.
and
Okay.
wash off. Yeah.
So that's another piggybacking on. That's why I said that shower gel is not the end all be all. You need to get you a bar soap. Miss Peters, someone's musty. You
Yeah.
need to get Zest or Liver 2000,
Or Dove.
and it should be this. This is what you be
with
doing.
a towel. So you can't.
I'm sorry,
That look painful.
She say a 101 lesson.
baby.
Tisha, that look rough.
So with that, you need a towel, and if you use your little
soapy, soap,
yeah, the little
foam
foam,
soap, yeah,
like the little squishy thing.
I don't.
You
use
can't get
that.
up in
Yeah,
there
I
with
don't-
that.
I would
What, that
probably
little
keep it
squishy
on the
thing?
outside, but
thing?
not on the
Yeah, on
inside.
the
Yeah.
I have to even when I just take a shower, I'm going to bathe with soap first, and then I use like my Bath and Body Work with a swishy afterwards.
Yeah.
Like,
This
I
may
have to
sound
have
trivial to y'all, but
incorporate
this is serious business, ladies
yeah.
out there. They probably like, what y'all
Cause
talking
you
about
act
this?
like an old lady.
Dude, and then in the summertime, you sweat a lot. In the
Traumatized.
summertime, it's nothing wrong with bathing again.
It's not.
Oh,
If you-
no.
Yeah.
If you
Of
If you're
course not.
sweating, if
Yeah.
you sweat a lot, do what you got to do to
Yeah. Okay.
help out.
What
with
you
that.
got, Tangy? I got one more.
I don't know what to say after
Golly,
that.
let me think. Do I got something else?
I don't know what to say after that. I guess my last one would be put a cap on what you spend and share. I said this earlier.
Ooh.
Takers will never set a limit to what they take. So you should definitely set a limit to what you give. Yeah.
That's a good
It was
one.
one point in my life, and even still now, I struggle with this, where I find myself saving my money, being responsible or frugal, or I'm really responsible, taking care of what I need to take care of. And then I have people, family, friends, I need this, I need money, and then I had to think about it, where you saving your money, but you giving it away to them. You could have just spent it on yourself.
That's
So
true.
You learn to say no.
Well, I say no, I guess I'm like my mom. I'm really giving. I'm really kind. And I had to realize everybody ain't in need. Some people don't want the solution. They just want you to give to them
To
and keep
fix
giving
the
and
pr-
get.
right,
Yeah, they
right.
don't want to. Because if I told you, let's take a financial class, you decline that. But
Right.
if I'm willing to give you my money, it's
Right. That's true.
so I
Yeah.
had to learn that.
So are you saying no now?
Yes, I have taken my cape off.
Okay.
A lot of people like that. What did you say?
Lovingly decline.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Now I know.
Yeah.
Or I
Yeah.
just listen to their sob story and be like, well, I hope you fix it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pray about it.
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah. Pray about it.
Pray about it.
My last, I'm gonna do two quick ones.
Mm-hmm.
The last one I would say is I should have put it on the one that somebody gave me, but I give that now too.
Mm-hmm.
My aunt Sharon told me, when you're dealing with a man in a relationship or even a friendship, speak your piece at the time something arises. Don't live in silence frustration. Because when you live in silence frustration, it causes bitterness and stress because you're holding on to something that needs to be spoken of.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody do something to you, if that ouch, my toe hurt, you need to
Tell
say
them.
that at the
Say it,
moment.
girl.
Because if you sit on that broke toe for 2 years and you're living in silence frustration, that causes bitterness.
That's
Yeah.
you said a
And it's going to
mouthful
become
there.
a trigger because the next time they do something, you're going to snap and they like, where they
They
come
don't know
from.
where it came from.
But
Right.
you've been
That's-
holding it from the
yes.
last time. That's
Right.
a trigger that
Yeah.
they don't even know about.
She told me that like not even a few years ago, and that has always stuck with me. And if it's something, if I were to go to her and say something, she would say, "Well, have you discussed that?"
With that
Because
person.
now you're living in silence, frustration. I was like, "Ooh,
You know
that's
what?
good."
Here's
That's a good
here's
one.
my problem with that sometimes. Or I think you should do it 100%.
You're in recliner mode. Do you want to be?
Is she a recliner? How did I get to recliner?
Every time we move, the
What's your
thing
feet
rises.
always dangling like that?
Somewhat.
What I'm just saying.
I feel away because I'm 5'2" and my feet don't touch the ground.
I never realized they don't touch the ground.
Y'all still going?
I think it's because you've been on the couch, so
long.
never touch the,
Yeah.
touch
No,
the
it's
ground.
because
They
I'm
all in
short.
there now.
and
But I'm
my
saying,
feet
but they
don't
touch the ground over there.
Yeah, they
so Tange really short. Okay.
And she didn't
I'm
push
fun
herself way
size.
the way back,
Yeah.
all the way back.
It's a
like
cute
that.
size.
It is cute.
Okay. Your chairs and recliner mode.
I'm
and
just
then-
gonna leave it just like this to give me some height.
Okay.
My head
Yeah.
is crooked.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my head crooked. I'm in recliner mode and I got dangling feet. Anything else you want to add?
You think it's
I got LAAS. Anything else you want to add? Damn. Together.
You look cute.
I don't like, thank you. I don't like when you want to be honest and upfront with your person or anybody
Mhm.
and men be like, oh, here you go again. It's
Yeah.
always something with me. I'm the bad guy. No, I need to communicate and tell
Right,
whoever,
right.
I don't like what you did to me.
Mhm.
I need to have the freedom to express
Yeah.
myself and tell you.
Yeah. Without you, or just even without a person blowing up. Like
Yeah.
people need to be able to communicate and have a difference, or just hear how a person feel without the
Yeah.
other person blowing up. Or like you said, here you go again. Like sometimes you need to hear them out.
Yeah.
See what they talking about. But I'm big on that. Like I'm I'm the type of person I cannot, if I feel some type of way, I have to communicate it with you.
Yeah, you gonna know about it.
Even if it's a, can I holler at you for a second?
Oh shoot.
Like
That
I'm gonna, yeah,
Yeah.
because I don't want to come around you again and then I have a slight attitude or it's on my
Right.
chest.
so how
I
you
have
gonna
to
say
get it
it
off.
for people who don't know? Like, so I've offended you at work. I did something that rubbed you the wrong way. I'm in the office with you. How you gonna tell me? How you gonna?
Finji, let me holler at you. We can be in the midst of the day, and after nobody's around. Finji, let me holler at you for a second.
I'm scared to tell. Okay, but I'm coming. Okay,
Yeah,
now I know it's let me holler at you first.
Well, girl,
Okay,
I've
so
done
then
it
when I get
several
there,
times.
then what? Yes, Summer.
Okay, so what did you mean by this and that?
I meant that if you didn't know how to do the job or whatever,
Okay.
then you.
So the thing is, don't ever come at me like that. This is your warning. Like, don't ever come at me like that. And that's time I'm leaving.
I'm
Because
so intimidated.
What?
I'm so intimidated. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for you, but don't ever disrespect me like that.
damn.
That's, I mean,
That's
Tisha,
real
Tisha, how would you do
That's
it?
how I would handle that. Like,
I think the person would then they're probably scared of her now.
But how would you
They
do
might
it if
be.
I can't?
They're probably
they
scared of her
scared.
now.
They
Because she
don't
probably
wanna
looks
her.
so serious. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, and I'm not
It was
playing
the
with you.
you've been warned.
It's
well,
you've
I
been
had
warned.
had somebody tell me, they was like, they seen something else. They was like, I couldn't say nothing. They came back to me, and I'll tell you who it was after the fact.
Yeah.
But they was like, in the midst of the conversation, they
Yeah.
was like, I just wanted to tell you, when you did that, like, I was scared as fuck. But it wasn't in the, but I'm just like, don't, because I think I'm so passionate about that because I'm going to respect everybody
Mhm.
to the max. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And so when you come at me in a certain way, you're
You
going
need
to
to
know.
know. We're
gonna have a
and
discussion.
we're going to have a discussion and it's going
And
to,
it's not gonna happen
I don't know
again.
how it's going to come out. But
Yeah.
they was like, in your eyes, you didn't even look like
Who
you
you
know
are.
what I'm saying? Because treat me the way I'm gonna treat you the way I want to
Do
be
you
treated.
feel like
so,
they tried to do it? The person you're talking about?
and I don't even remember what the situation was
Mhm.
or whatever, but we just kind of, had some words, and so that's how it came
Well, I
out.
can't wait for this to be
And
over.
so,
Okay, girl, you trying to figure out that name? That part.
well, no, I'm just, but
Yeah.
so,
Girl, I couldn't even say
no,
nothing when
that's
she
how
was talking.
am.
I was like,
Yeah.
But that's how I am. I'm just like,
Let's get straight to
don't
it.
come at me like that. No, period.
Yeah.
And you can run with that however you want to.
okay, because
but,
I'm a savage.
and I'm going to go on about my day
Yep.
and let you ponder on it.
Yep.
Damn. I got to think about it too.
And then she gonna call out. She gonna be like, we ain't seen so and so. Like,
Okay.
child, they scared to come back.
She gonna be sending HR. Hostile assignment. Oh, that was
Okay.
yeah. That girl, so I can put this card down. Y'all have anything to add?
I can contest to that because when you do your ancestry, you'll get to a roadblock because they don't have records for us.
Right. Well, I was saying, I don't know if I had sent y'all the little video or whatever, where it's basically saying I don't know if it's No, genealogy.
Uh-huh.
Genealogy is a good source to go to.
Oh,
as
the website?
well versus ancestry.com. You can
Okay.
find a little more information. It goes a little further
Okay.
than ancestry.com. I haven't tried it for myself, but I
Yeah.
mean, yeah.
Because and another thing though, I mean, one time I was trying to find records. Like y'all would be surprised what some of y'all ancestors accomplished. I found that one of my ancestors, like the first Black professor to teach
Wow.
medical school in one of the states, and so like you never know who you have in your family once you go
Exactly.
further back.
Yeah.
But I was trying to get all of my ancestors' military records because a lot of them had what do you call them, like badges, not badges, but they was high ranked. They did they accomplished
like
something.
hearts, like Purple Hearts,
Yes,
and
or
stuff
something like that.
Yeah.
And when I called the place, they was like, unfortunately, ma'am, African Americans they didn't keep records on them
Such a
purposely.
shame.
Like there is no like once you get a certain point, you
That's
won't
so
find a
heartbreaking.
record.
Well, I'm gonna also add this. I don't know how true it is, so don't. I'm just saying what I have seen. A couple of videos where it was saying that I guess some like people were trying to see how accurate ancestry.com. Not saying that it's not accurate,
Right.
but when it comes to like trying to find out doing the blood DNA or whatever,
Right.
they was like you can take an animal. Somebody was saying that they had took an animal's blood, and they said it came back that they was from Africa in some certain area in Africa. Like it's going to automatically place you.
Wow.
Was it the
back
pets
to-
of that tribe though? Could it have been the animals
pets
in that
of the tribe?
Like, was they saying you from a
I
lion
think
tribe?
she's saying just taking a
A
random
dog-
animal.
Yeah,
Oh.
a random
dog
from here,
or-
like
I
a
thought you
dog, a
meant, like,
cat,
and using that
a
blood
lizard.
to
Oh, okay.
One
I
said
see.
a lizard. I don't know if lizards bleed like blood, but one. I'm just saying, like
That's
and
a
they
damn
sent
good
it off
question.
and it came back like so.
But I'm saying I call the army.
Right. Oh yeah. And
I
they
called
said-
them for the record because I couldn't get anything on. And I
Yeah.
called like the government in
Mhm.
Washington D.C. and said I need records for these
Yeah.
men
for
that were
people.
in the, and they was like, ma'am, before
don't.
this year, they
That's
just served
sad.
and that was it. There's nothing about them because we didn't keep records like that.
Mhm.
We'll let you serve, but you're not important enough for us to
Yeah.
keep a census or a track. of you.
So whatever they did in there, I mean, here and there, that's why it's good for families like us to keep records now
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
hand over
for real.
because you
And
can't
not
depend on
rely
nobody
on-
to
Yeah.
keep
Yeah.
records.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right, ladies.
Well, do we
All
have
right.
anything else to add? Did we tell them to like, comment? and
Yeah, you
subscribe?
told them in the
Okay.
beginning, and
I guess okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good timing.
we
Yeah.
did.
That's
All
a
right,
wrap.
thank
She
y'all
said
again
that's a
for